typeface, and they are giving me one document. In that it is written scanned with a CAN scanner. Do you know that what is the value of that document? It is minimum to minimum 2 crores rupees. If someone knows that the document value, they can do a blackmail to the person. Kidnapping, extortions, all these can be happen with just a image scanner. So we should not take anything before knowing a particular subject matter. You should be, all should be a subject matter expert before doing anything. That's why very simple. We do a awareness campaign with everyone. Think, verify, and click. Always think that, okay, normally what happens if for a genuine case, normally a genuine case that a company is doing an interview for you, that time we ask 1,000 questions. What is the company revenue? How the company runs? Who is all are the managing board of director? How this organization is running? How much salary you will pay me? Those type of 1,000 questions we do. When it comes to our real scenario, we never ask any question. We never think also. So if we are utilizing our daily to daily basis, all these scenarios, then why not for in a digital? In the digital world also, we need to follow all the protocols. If we don't know, there are many YouTubes are there, many sites are there. We can learn, we can contact few experts, we can contact police. Or if people scare about the police, we can go with any other websites. There are news channels. There are many things are there. Everywhere we can learn. Learning is not stoppable. Nobody is going to show stop. Everybody has a chance to learn. So my explanation or scenario is that before doing anything, we should have a proper investigation, our own investigation, but we should not tamper. We should be a mastery that, okay, if I do this, it can be destroyed. I cannot prove that it has been happened. So every digital evidence is stored in different scenarios, even though you're a mobile, even though you're a smartwatch, even though a small pen drive, even though your memory card, everywhere the data stores into a ones and zeros that we know and already we studied. Now there is a hard disk of everywhere, either it's a flash memory, either it's a hard disk, or either it's a SSD hard disk. All are stored in a different sectors and groups. Now what information we can get it? One is like from email, from chat logs, from a document. If you are receiving even though a document, like a college at the end of the day is sending an email that dear students, you people will come on so and so date to attend the events, or some documents comes, then you people need to cross check either it is came from the respective email ID or not. Always, because what happens, it will show first the name, and the name behind the email ID will be there. So people cannot recognize immediately that this email is the exact sender or some fraud. So before taking any response, please cross check that the email ID whatever we have received is it true or false. So at the time of working in a corporate world or in a government sector or anywhere, we should follow these basic steps that if we receive anything over the phone, then we have a true color, utilize a true color for a best of usage. Like suppose you received one video, don't judge by seeing the cover page. Don't judge by seeing the cover page of a book. What is the meaning of that? Means we cannot see the book front page and telling that, wow, this is world's favorite book. No. After reading the entire 400 pages, you will realize that yes, this book is best, this author is best, this publisher is best. So how we can tell? By seeing the book. So that's why by seeing of a video, we cannot judge that this is the right video and this is intentional video. No, all are wrong. We need to identify this video, whatever the content is there. We can search in Google. We can search in Google Lens. In the Lens also there is possibilities are there. If you get any type of photographs, any type of a text, just scan in the Google Lens in your mobile is available. You can go to Google Lens, just a small app. You just download and scan it. It will tell that it's a genuine news or a fake news. If it is a genuine news, it will take to the particular link, go and search that this link is a genuine or a fake. Simple. The next is lot of users shortcuts, file names. If somebody has shared a file, then you just down before downloading, check the who is the receiver, who is the sender, and how you are doing. Next is activity. There are many activities are there. Today I'm going to show you a few activities that these activities will help you. Either my computer is safe or it is in a dangerous mode. Okay, and those files we don't know why we will download here. Okay, now all email servers are scanning all type of files at the background without our cost. It's a free of cost. They will only scan if there is a malicious or there is a junk. Automatically junk email goes to the junk folder. If it is a spam, then it will go to the spam folder. So never entertain spam folders. If you received, like example, Sanjay is sending an email to one of your email ID, and that mail goes to spam. It doesn't mean that I am a fraud or a criminal. No, maybe while sending my email from my computer, maybe my computer is vulnerable, means my computer is under risk. So that's why whenever I'm sending an email, it is going to your email ID as a spam or a junk. So I'm just calling and telling you, boss, I have already shared an email, please cross check. And they will write in the below, you may receive my mail in spam or junk. So kindly cross check. First confirm that it is my mail ID, then only you open. Otherwise, you just click this is a genuine mail, automatically it will go to your inbox. There you can read out. If you don't know the email ID, it's from me, and I said that no, I have not shared any email ID. Please delete it. You just delete it. This is basic investigation. And even though you guys won't believe, in a corporate world, even though in a big companies, after having of billions of amount has been invested, still their system also getting compromised. That's why they are hiring like us as cyber experts and paying 10 lakhs 20 lakhs rupees per year, that please take care of our entire system, that if anybody is coming or not. It's like a security guard. The security guard is sitting at the front of the door and keep checking who is coming, who is going, even though an insect also can't come inside the room. That is the job of a cyber expert. Okay, now next is there are 4 ways we can do a digital investigation, like processing, storage, message, and database. These 4 areas only we can identify where we can trap or collect the evidence ethically. Now, what is a forensic? What are the computer forensic tools are normally used in anywhere? Either it's a government sector, either it is a army, either it is a NIA, either it's a RAW, or any type of a certain organization in across the world. So all will follow this type of 7 scenarios. One is the word forensic refers to the techniques used by the investigation to solve the crime. Whatever the incident happened, we need to identify how the incident happened. We need to create a simulation story, because you don't know where exactly it has been happened. You need to understand the crime scenario. Suppose while doing this, we can do a step-by-step analysis by following the steps. As I explained yesterday, the code of ethics. We need to, before touching, before investigation, we know that somebody has done something mistake inside the organization, or you found that there is a network compromised, there is a database compromised, there is a file compromised, there is an email compromised. Don't do your own investigation. Before doing anything, please consult your higher authority, take proper approval, take official email ID for that investigation, understand what is exactly the scenario, try to explain and simulate that to your project manager or a company or your parents or a police or everyone, wherever. We need to first take the official information. As an individual, you try to consent yourself that what exactly it happens. Try to analysis, try to remember what exactly I did. Yesterday my computer was perfect. Yesterday my mobile was perfect. Today why suddenly this is behavior? Do I did install anything or any attacks came? If it is a corporate world, you will have all the log records. Okay, so now here we follow 7 type of. One is network forensic tools. What is networking forensic tools? Network means one or more computer connected in a network, we call networking. Under that networking, if one machine is affected, obviously if we have another 300 machines will be affected. That doesn't mean that all 300 will be affected. No, it can be a one computer, but there is insufficient access to other machine, it may not be affected. But if you run a few tools, there are certain tools are available. If you use that tool, then you can know that what exactly it happens to the network. Like that in the database. Suppose database is behaving in something different way. Maybe all characters or data are under in junk characters. Why suddenly junk character came? While entering inside any data or something has been inserted or wrongly inserted, or because of that it is coming, or maybe in the database, suppose you are applying for a passport application. So in that passport application, or there are thousands of web applications are there. So it is open to all. When we are typing www.xyz.com, there is a page is displaying. Under that page display, it is asking, please upload your document, please upload your video, please upload your PDF. Those whatever the please upload we are telling, while maybe the hackers or someone has uploaded, there is a malware application of that file which is connected inside the your Word file or Excel file or a PDF file, and it has been uploaded. Where it will store? It will store into our database. Once it is stored into the database, it can start working the behavior, what exactly the program has written inside the PDF or inside the file. That file will start working, that it will delete every day one row or can change the value based on the conditions. Like suppose in the banking sector, they will tell that please upload. Nowadays not working like that. Earlier days it was like this. Nowadays for uploading of any data or anything, it will be outside the company. It's not inside the company data center. You take any examples like a Geo or telecom companies or in a banking sector or insurance sector, when we are uploading any document, it will not store to their main database. It will store to the first level of investigation database, where after uploading of all the data, it will cross verified with the 7 layers. All the 7 layers are completed and confirmed, then it will go to the next level. In the next level, people will be verified that there is no spam, there is no malware inside the file, then it will proceed to the next level. Okay, so like that file analysis is done. Next is registry. Whatever the registry means, what if we install any software, like today when we buy any SIM card, we need to register first. After registration, it will cross verify that this is the genuine and authenticated person. Like that, in a computer also, when we install any type of application or anything, we need to first register in the operating system, so that operating system will be recognized. And based on that, we have a different tools to understand in currently last 1 month, how many application has been installed, what is their behavior, what exactly they are doing, what is their wake up time, either they are doing any background scanning, is there any updates are going on for that particular application, and is there they are touching with my internet connection or they are talking with the network. Those things will be scanned and monitor using the registry analysis tool. And coming to the email analysis, as I said, we can test multiple scenarios. What are the email comes, how the email came, from where the email came, what is the structure, what is the IP address, on which date, from which country, who is the service provider for that particular email ID. If the service provider is email ID is available, what is their DNS, domain name systems. So I think these subjects already we have taken care at the time of your finally from first year to till final year. We have a subjects called networking subjects. In that networking subject, there are many things are there. You people know very well. So those things will be same thing, same applied here. There is nothing is new. Like that, OS analysis. Whatever the OS we have installed, operating system. Okay, either it is in a mobile, either it is a laptop, either in the desktop or in a tablet. Wherever our operating system is available, that also we can still monitor and analysis that my OS is behaving properly or not, or unauthenticated any updates are installing or not. Those things we also can do that, including hard disk. So now the major task of forensic investigator is to find and preserve the data evidence, and he should be well versed of the procedures and protocols to be followed. At the crime scene, at the crime scene means not at a criminal spot. I'm talking at the crime scene means even though as an individual user, a corporate or a government sector or a private sector, wherever we are working, the situation is still that crime scene. The situation where you are standing and there you found there is a crime happened. That particular timing we call as a crime scene investigation, CSI. So the evidence collection and handling process you must aware very thoroughly. Without knowledge, we should not do. We are not an expert. We are not don't have a permission or authority to tamper any data. I'm again telling because as per my experience, I have visited many colleges, many universities, and even though 16 of years of experience of 6,000 cases, I have gone through each and every investigation very deeply. That's why as per my knowledge, we called as a deep learning investigation, DLI. Under forensic investigation, there is a topic called deep learning investigation, DLI. Means we need to go very deeply one by one steps with proper procedures of a court of law. Even though the documentation should be there, you must have a checklist that I am going to collect this information. Like देखो, when we got an opportunity to work with any software company, the software company develops. So we should know that what is the SDLC, software development life cycle. First, we will take the understanding, then we will take the requirement, then we will prepare a document. That document we called as a software requirement specifications or business requirement specifications or BRD, business requirement document we can tell, or read analysis document. There are many type of documents are there. That documents will be gone through and we prepare proper mapping document. Mapping means to map what exactly the discussion happened, what the document has been received. We will keep mapping. After that mapping, how we are proceeding, same way here evidence collection also should be followed step by step. To gather and preserve physical evidence and document their activities in the laboratory. What are the laboratory or what are the situations we have? The evidence analysis and understanding of a scenario, examine what information need to be gathered. We needed to gather entire information. So whatever happened, that related information only we need to collect. Then it required a simulation practice to reconstruct the scenario how it happened. Means we need to simulate. Simulate means practice. Okay. The simulation practice is required called repetition of the same. How the crime has happened, you can take on whiteboard and do diagram. Is it happened like this or is it happened like this? How is the procedure? Maybe this is the suspect. Maybe I think before 2 days we have installed some application. It is where it's happened. The entire analysis we call as a root cause analysis. RCA. When you people join in any corporate companies or anywhere, at the end of the day, they will ask the company that what exactly happened, why this issue has been arranged. So based on that investigation, we called as a root cause analysis, RCA. Next is collection of evidence presentation and reporting should be as per court of law. Means when the company is going to file a case, we should have a sufficient evidence as per court of law. Means we should not tamper any data. while collecting the data, we need to take a video shoot that we have not done anything. We must have a right read protector of a device where it will not damage any of the current hash value. We'll understand what is a hash value, why it is required as per court of law. There are a classification of forensic tools. There are multiple tools are available, but those are not also genuine, because those tools we need to confirm which is under court of law. Without court of law, if you are using any of the tool to collect the evidence, it means that the evidence has been tampered. So keep in your mind, everyone, that while doing investigation, we should know that what are the basic tools are used to investigate, and is it approved by any of the court which is authenticated as per Evidence Act. If you do your own tool or somewhere you want to Google and search it, you download it, do you know that whatever you have downloaded, the tool is authenticated? Is it not a spyware, or is it not a keylogger? Is it not a remote applications, or which is going to tamper your evidence also? That is also possible. The hackers are very smart. For one way, in the left hand side they will do the crime, on the right hand side they will create the solution. So people who is feeling that there is a computer has been compromised, and on the right side they will raise one application, boss, if you have faced this type of a problem, we have the solution, download our application, we will rectify it. So they are getting income here, and they are also getting income here, the two way. So we should know to understand the law, what exactly the law is telling. So volatility is one of the best application, which is an open source framework used to perform a volatile memory forensics. It is written in Python and supports almost all 32 and 64 machines. It is under Kali Linux. If you have a Kali Linux operating system in your machine, it's not third party, I'm talking about a separate machine for investigation. Here you can check this application volatility. It will scan entire monitor of that particular compromised device or mobile or a laptop or a network devices where the memory is available. Even though CCTV camera we can monitor our smart watches, we can monitor our pen drive where the memory is available, we can utilize. So most probably if we scan the operating system, we can get everything. Recently, whatever the activity has been done, all will be stored in the memory. Like in current scenario, we are discussing over the Microsoft Team. My PPT is open, my email ID is open, and few other applications also open in the background. Now in this situation, if my system is get compromised, what I will do, I will remove my power cable and everything. Directly I can use a third party application called Volatility using my another laptop. From that laptop, I will use a USB cable and connect to the compromised laptop using a read-write protector device. Read-write protector device is available under Government of India. Outside it's not available. Nowadays outside also available, where you can do your own investigation or for practice or learning purpose. Now once it is connected, it will capture the current timing and current what exactly incident is happened. So it will tell that Microsoft Team is connected, where it is connected, how it is connected, till what long time it was connected. Every information will be available in this. Next is called Ncase. Ncase is very powerful application which is controlled by, that is called Access Data Company. That company has designed this Ncase, and it's world's #1 software to investigate. Ncase is a multi-purpose forensic investigation tool. It can help forensic investigators across the investigation life cycle. Means forensic triads like prioritizing the file of investigation. We can create a parameter like when, which date, how need to do, what to do, everything we are going to maintain, so that if any situation came and you have resolved this, then it is no problem. When you are unable to resolve and which is not in your limitation, like some investigation happened and hacked by Nigeria frauds, or somewhere from Russia frauds or Israel frauds are happened into your machine. You don't know how to contact You don't know what exactly it is happened. Okay, and in that case, what happens? We need to contact a law enforcement. So if we have a proper law information to supply to the law enforcement, we need to use this type of software. So most of the time IT security experts, they use to collect this type of evidence, and if there is a encryption happen, they can do a decryption also. Okay, ability to analyze encrypted data by decrypting them. This is done by using password recovery mechanism. Like if anyone, I think all you people aware, there are many news are coming that was one day I was working with my computer and I saved all my data, and that data is very, very important. And I know that if I crack this deal, I will be the billionaire or a millionaire or trillionaire, whatever XYZ. But one day what happened, while searching of that person in the Google, he is searching for some word, just for a dictionary word, that what I will add that word in my document so that my document will be more beautiful. Okay, many times people use a dictionary earlier days to identify what exactly the word. But nowadays we are going to the Google and typing what is the meaning of this, or how to this, how is the key point of the crime. When we type in Google, hi, why, how, where, this, by using this, criminals are very, very clever. They create that type of information. So normally what happens, the person has typed in the Google and typed some keyword. After that the site came, and that he clicked. The same time it was asking, we want to access your information to know from where location you are typing, so that it will be give a more and advanced information to help you in a better way in the search engine optimization. So the person has clicked yes. Once he click yes, all the data which has been installed in the background called malware. That malware is nothing but a anonymous language. Like example, in my house, I don't know who is the person, and he is a completely mad guy. He entered inside and he's sitting in my house. Okay, I'm not telling that he is also a human, but it's little extraordinary person which we don't like. And the person came inside, and how you will react. The same way the operating system also will be react. I don't know this language, who entered inside my operating system and damaging. Okay, so you will not able to recognize. One day what happened, the system has been switched off. On the next day his deal is going to start, and immediately when he's trying to switch on his computer, the computer has been opened with a new different thin style. All the icon has been changed, all car icon, this icon, some tree, xyz icons came. Now after that, wherever he's clicking that file, it's telling, oops, your file has been compromised, I have hacked your machine, if you pay me $3,000 I will unlock your machine. That mechanism itself has been encrypted, entire extension, entire wherever, either it is a .doc file, .xls file, .pdf file, .png file, .bmp file, .exe file, .dll file, all type of files has been compromised using a ransomware. We normally in a physical we called as a kidnapping, extortion we called, but in a computer language we called as a ransomware. Ransomware is one type of demanding to the user who has got victimized, and they know that this system is looking for some important information, and we also know that to get that information we will try our level best. Later what we realize, we may format that entire application, that OS operating system. Whatever we will lose it, no problem. Who will pay them $3,000? No required. Just remove the internet cable. Just remove the internet cable and try to log in into system at the booting time, that the last advanced used system, and you use the software I'm telling in the another machine, another laptop, remove this hard disk, connect that hard disk into the new laptop where NK software is installed. Now after NK software is installed in the laptop, connect this hard disk using USB. It will automatically detect C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive, whatever the drives are there in the existing hard disk. Automatically we can select those hard disks and put for scanning. At the time of scanning, it will find where is the malware available. First we will kill that malware. After killing that malware, automatically it will try to read out. We will finish. It cannot read, it cannot write anything. It will remove the access. Now next, it will entire system, entire files will be decrypted automatically using some password policy and few internal mechanism. And after that, it will find out what are the files is got active conflicted and which file, due to which file the system got affected using ransomware. That also it will tell that okay, because of last activity of so and so from Google Chrome using Google search engine, I have typed and I have clicked yes, that cookies file is been installed in my machine. Because of that, the system has been compromised. Now, when you have this type of evidence, this will help to the police that okay, because of these things is happened and now we need to report to the police. So police will directly get and they can law enforcement will be do the according investigation and try to catch the criminals. But 90% of victim, they don't know what exactly it happens. Second, they tamper the evidence. Third, they think that they are the expert in the world, but all are wrong. At the end of the day, when they realize that they are not going to get their data, they are not going to get their amount, they are not going to get their product, after that they will compromise their self and they will be keep silent instead of giving any complaints. This is the actual truth I'm telling. So I'm just awareing to everyone who all are in there in my session. I request them before doing anything, as this is a very fantastic topic for everyone. When we do anything, prior to, we need to understand what exactly I have done yesterday, today, before 1 hour, before minute. Think, then verify, then click. The next, reporting structure. Create a report that will serve all audience, and the report must be reporting template with the various format options. Next is called Mail Examiner. Mail Examiner is very fantastic tool. As I earlier given an example that somebody has hacked my system and it has been, sorry, yeah, my mail examiner is used to perform an email analysis. It can examine emails from both web and application-based mail clients. It helps investigator collecting email evidence. What is this? Suppose I will show you in the real time that I have received one email. That email, whatever I have received, it will control the entire hash value. There is a message ID, there is a date, there is a time, there is an IP address, and other source of communication, who is the domain owner, how this mail has been came, either it is a spam, it is a junk, and who has sent from how many servers. That we call as a trace route. So that the trace route will tell that how many via media this mail came to your inbox. This evidence is very good when you have got compromise. We will give you one very nice example. Few years back, I have cracked one case called Rozgar.com. People created the hackers or the gamblers or the organized crime group has created one website called Rozgar.com. Rozgar.com is a registered under a private limited company, and that company is created a website. Under that website, they mention that we will help you to get a job. So how they are getting a business? They are buying the data from Naukri.com, Sibley.com, this.com, your.com, my.com. Okay. So all these data they purchase. Now, after purchasing those data, they will start keep calling everyone like you. So they will call you, hello, is it Sanjay Kumar? Yes. Dear Sanjay Kumar, congratulations, thank you, and being a part of this, and you have selected in a Satyam or some XYZ or some XYZ company. So in that XYZ company, they will tell that you have selected for the first round. If you're interested, we can help you to guide you. Can you come down to our website? They will come down our website. Then after coming to that website, they will request you, please register 1650 rupees so that we will give you the best job, even though we have a more opportunity. So like that, they will tell them to register, and after registration, automatically it will deduct from your credit card, debit card, net banking, UPI or whatever, it will debit it. Now with your consent. After that, it will not ask you to debit, do you want to debit this amount? No, automatically whatever you have in your bank account, everything will be kept debited from your account to and credited to their account. And immediately when you find there is a amount has been debited, you try to call them, they will tell, oh my god, we are sorry, we will revert your amount, but after deduction of GST. Why GST? No, while deducting the amount with GST, the amount has been debited and it is stored in our account. Only the debited amount plus GST, whatever has been added, the GST amount we are going to give to the government, and rest amount we will pay it. So people think, okay, whatever money has gone, please let me know. So now they will start keep sending few emails that to get your amount refunded, you need to pay this much, you need to pay that much. That time user doesn't know what happened exactly. So most of the victims has been deleted their emails because they don't want to entertainment due to anger or due to they don't know, or maybe they think that in advance that maybe because of this email also can detect my email ID inside and can hack, which is not possible. But in that scenario, few of the person, like 5 or 6 people, has done some small investigation with the email analysis, and they given to us, and based on understanding that okay, these are the problem and we are easily to catch them with complete evidence. Now those people got arrested. Okay, so how so easy to identify as ourselves only before tampering anything. Our duty is to collect the evidence, submit to the law enforcement. That's it. Law enforcement will no need to do what exactly happened, how it happened. The story is to listen. Nobody has a time. So we need not to spend even the minute to be wasted. Everything is count. So when we are using for any investigation related to email, we need to follow this application. Next, this is called FTK, Forensic Toolkit. It is used to scan the hard drive and look for evidence. And FTK is developed by Access Data and just standalone image or copy. Like you have already one hard disk and you want a copy of that hard disk. Like you don't want to lose any information, so you need a copy. If you have a 500 GB of hard disk, then you need to take another 500 GB, use this software, connect both the hard disks. From A hard disk, it will copy to a B hard disk without tampering a single data. Now, which one is the original hard disk? You can submit to the police, and police will submit to the CFSL, Central Forensics Laboratory, for investigation that is there any malware is available in this laptop or in its hard disk. That time this software is used. And this is even though a single file or multiple files, it will identify using a GUI based application, and which is very easy to operate. Now there is a fifth number of application called Rega. Rega is used for performing Windows registry analysis. This is only for Windows. It will not work in Linux environment. Linux, we have a different applications we can use using a Kali Linux. It is a GUI based application, and there are 3 works we do. One is called data collection, recovery, and analysis. Once we collect the data, we need to recover what information to be deleted, what information to be keep in your hard disk. and it will be allow you to analysis that when, which date, which timing, or which application has been affected my operating system. Due to that, my OS has been corrupted. So Rega is a very good tool, which is most of the IT companies they use. Next is called bulk extractor. Bulk extractor can be used for extracting important information from files and hard disk. It is also can be installed in Windows as well as in Kali Linux. Both it is work. Even though this is useful to extract like MAC address, email, internet domains, credit card information, IP addresses, images, videos, URL, telephone numbers, and search. There are many information where you can extract the data. These are the information actually it works. Next, oxygen forensics. This is also very good software and very famous. It's a London-based company, and this one is designed for Android, iOS, BlackBerry, and earlier there is a Sony Ericsson was running. So still this company is running, and there are many agencies, law enforcement agencies this use, even though a corporate company also they use. And this is one type of very innovative product. It gathers digital evidence from mobile phones, cloud services, even the user phones, and it can bypass the Android screen lock. Like suppose there is a screen lock is there, it will bypass that and it will go inside and check it and investigate it. Okay, even though it extract the location history, analyze in storage, data records, even though it is deleted, even though the information we have deleted, that also can be retrieved. That much of powerful tool, oxygen forensics. And next is Wireshark. This is very popular application, and this one I will tell you with a very nice example. You people will be shocked. One day, one person was a sales engineer. He was tired, so he is entered into the McDonald's cafe, and he ordered a food and sitting on the first floor in the lobby and was eating. Suddenly he got a call from his father that, dear, can you deposit 10,000 rupees to my account? It's urgent. So what happened? He was trying to connect Wi-Fi from McDonald's. There is a free Wi-Fi. So that free Wi-Fi, when he used that time, he typed his xyzbank.com. After typing his user ID and password, it is enter inside. And after enter inside, he was trying to log in. So login has been failed. So after 3 times failed, he was trying to enter into the machine with using his own hotspot, mobile hotspot. He thought that no, maybe McDonald's cyber cafe Wi-Fi is not working properly. Due to that, he has used his own hotspot. After doing that, the transaction has been successful and he left the place. Now, after that, 15 minutes, just for 15 minutes from starting from McDonald's to the traffic signal, within that 5 to 10 minutes, he was receiving continuously 5 messages. What he's saying, there are 5 transactions has been done. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 40,000 or 50,000 has been debited. He was surprised. Immediately he went to police and he is given a complaint. Later, after lot of 1,000 investigations, we found that the bank account which is there, it has been compromised and somebody has been taken control of that account and he has debited the entire amount which is available in the account. How? After investigation, we found that there are multiple hackers. They try to capture and across the network how many passwords has been leaked, how many networks are available and switched on. There are many applications that are called Wi-Fi password or Wi-Fi network or Wi-Fi map. There are multiple apps are there. In that map, it will tell that in the nearest area how many Wi-Fi area network is there. But that app has been designed just for public awareness. But somebody has utilized it for wrong purposes and he was checking that how many Wi-Fi networks are available in this area. and he found that there are 5 networks are there. Under that 5, all are protected except one. So one he is entered, the password is 1234567 8. So he was trying enter, he was taken a control of that entire Wi-Fi, and he was using a few softwares. And based on that software, he was checking that who has logged in just now. So the person has created a dummy bank sites. Like, you never use Google to get your domain name. Most of the time, what happens? People open the google.com. Under that search bar, they type xyzbank.com. Then after that, they are not checking that whatever they typed xyz.com, is it xyz.com or abcd.com? We never check. So when he click, then he found he was directing directly to the fake bank site. That is not a genuine website. It will ask username, it will ask a password, it will even though show the bank, even though as it is site, which I was showing yesterday of HDFC Bank example. So like that, they will create a fake website, and they will request a force to the user to redirect from one website to another website. So meanwhile, whatever they captured, now this tool was used by investigator officer or a police or a cyber office experts. They will utilize this tool to understand what exactly how the data has been transferred and from where it has been transferred, when it has been accessed, when it has been leaved. You can see these IP addresses can be notified. What is the source IP? What is the destination IP? What is the protocol has been used? What is the type of a packets are used? What are the port number was opened that time, that date? Everything will be captured using a Wireshark. This Wireshark also can be monitor network traffic in the network, how many packets are coming, how many packets are going, and even though it will find out the traffic filter. Like this traffic, you can filter is that with the certain timing, how many connection systems are connected. Means that the green one is connected and the blue one is protected. Like that also it will detect. So based on that, using this tool, it can be captured easily, even though at the time of investigation, when you create a report of that timing crime scene, in the below you can find out 00110000, all these numbers are there. Those numbers is nothing but your hash value. So that will tell that at the time of network traffic investigation, what was the hash value, because as per court of law, these values to be deposited at the court of law as a document, so that when the cross check, yes, because of this data the crime was happened, utilizing this IP address has been crime has happened. So it will help a lot of things in a Wireshark at the company side. Now there is a malicious activities happen on a daily basis in organization, and someone clicks, it will be tampered. Automatically it will tamper. Now we'll talk about what kind of computers can be on the internet. We know the laptop, personal devices, cell phones, personal computers, and iPod, or like pen drive, but looks like a credit card, but it will also have a pen drive. Okay, now maybe where we are working, at the working environment, maybe someone has kept on the top as a mobile charger which has a camera, and that camera will capture your password. So when we are using at any public area, we need to be very sure. Like most of the time in an airport, in a railway station, in a bus, or anywhere, normally suppose you are using Ola cab. So in the Ola cab, you found that your mobile is got completely dry. So what we are asking, boss, can you give me your mobile charger? But we are not asking an adapter, because in a car we cannot use plug. We use only the USB. So that USB, when you are connecting, automatically in your mobile, what are the informations are there? Automatically it will capture and store into his device. That concept we call as a juice jacking. Juice jacking means using your USB cable, which is already a compromised machine is available, and that cable when you are connecting into the system, it will ask yes, it will allow you to charge But you think that it is mobile is charging. No, same time is trying to copy the entire data. The program has been written like that. Even at the charging mode, it will go inside, read your memory, collect all your memory data, your personal data, everything, and dump it. Maybe if you have your personal or private videos, that will be compromised. At the end of the day, when a victim realizes that how could be my video published, I have not given my mobile to anyone, my mobile is very safe, my mobile is a fingerprint, my mobile is a face jacking, nothing will work because we have done the mistake that my mobile is connected to the machine which is connected to my mobile. The concept itself called juice jacking. If once juice jacking is happened, automatically the data can be retrieved and stored into the compromised devices. Like investigation of IP addressing under network. We should know about the different type of IP addresses. There are two type of IP address. We know 32-bit, 64-bit, or 128-bit, whatever. So this background knowledge of IP addressing we must know. What is 32-bit IP addresses? What is 128-bit IP addresses? Some IP address looks like 102, 128, 194 by 132. Why another IP address is look like a 2014 colon FS33229966228866? What is that? What is this IP address? And how to collect those IP addresses? Either it is an authenticated IP address, it's a fake IP address, it's a mask IP address, it's a proxy IP address. There are many IP addresses there in across the world. Based on the usage, once session in, session out, the same IP will be released to someone. While collecting the evidence of IP address of any organization, we must note down the date, the timing, and the IP addresses. So must aware about the IP addressing knowledge about the packets. Now next is how a user is created for the digital evidence. Text, address book, bookmarks, databases, images, videos, sound files, web pages, and service providers, subscribers, everything we need to collect at the time of digital evidence from any machine. Computer created. Computer means what? There are different type of logs will be there. There are different type of cache memory will be there. We should aware about the cache memory. How many type of cache memory are there? There are multiple types. One is called memory cache memory. What are the memory we have called as a cache memory. The next is a browser cache memory. Whatever we are typing www, all will be stored into the cookies. Those cookies we call as a browser cache memory. Document cache memory, video cache memory. If you watch a video, then also it will come as a cache memory. So there are multiple types of cache memory are there. Multiple type of histories will be there. Multiple types of registry files will be there. Configuration files. Configuration means what? Like your password. Your Wi-Fi password is stored in somewhere. Still, I can recognize how many password has been recently utilized. So we must go depth. That's why called deep learning investigation. Next is form of devices. Files and fragment files like present, archived, deleted, temporary, encrypted, and compromised, compressed files also. We need to identify everywhere wherever the file is a suspect. That is nothing but a evidence for investigation. Source of evidence. It can be a offender computers. Like I'll give you one more example, very nice example. Somebody was cheating a telecom operator. Okay, instead of buying telecom packages from an operator, they normally use bypass method calling system. So one day we have arrested and we captured all the laptop and desktop. At the end of the day, when there is a question we asked why he used and how it was used, he was telling no, the laptop is not used by me. The laptop was used by someone. So it is possible. You may not be used the laptop, but someone can use the laptop. How? There is a remote control software has been installed in the laptop and it is connected to the internet. The offender will access that laptop in outside the world, and they will do the crime, and this innocent person will be victimized. So at the corporate sector, most of the time it happens without knowing. Many people download any desk application without knowing. Many of the people download the TeamViewer application. Actually, TeamViewer and AnyDesk, we never should use in a corporate company without any permission of an IT department. If anybody is installing those remote control software is called auto access at the time of Windows startup. Once Windows is start, automatically those remote control software will be start reading and access your computer. Many times, many people given a complaint in cyber cell that, sir, we have already stopped our computer and everything. It was only lock mode, but somebody has at that time has been hacked our machine and he has deleted all our data. But if you see in the CCTV camera, that time nobody is there in the computer. If the computer is under lock mode, but somebody has entered inside the computer and he did how? Because somebody has installed TeamViewer in any desk with the automation login system. It was keep on capturing with the third party. What we need to do? The accessed and the download images, we need to identify what is the logs has been generated for that particular timing. We need not to take a log for a whole day. The time, that's why we call it a crime scene investigation. The current timing, when it is happened, that particular timing only we need to find the logs. Then internet connection logs. When the connection is connected to the computer from session in, from session out, we need to find out if is there any browser history, either any cache files, either any email or chat logs are there. We need to collect those evidences. Okay, so like that, there are server, desktop is different, laptop is different, server is different. Server is a huge capacity of a hardware, RAM and processors which contains or which can stand alone at any time up to 72 days. Once 72 days is complete, either the server will be shut down automatically or we need to shut down. Okay, so those type of also we should have a knowledge. Different type of hard disk are there. SSD hard disk also there. There is a still few areas we use floppy drive. Don't tell that nowadays floppy drive is no use. No, still some areas we use floppy drive to access the server or access the machine. Now, what are the type of devices may be connected to your server or to your machine? You don't know. Maybe somebody came and installed in your laptop or desktop. These are the type of devices which can be utilized like your pen drive, or somebody has kept like a pen. The pen look like this, but it will a USB pen drive. So somebody kept with the mic, with the camera, and who is listening all your activities at the server room. So we should not be allow any of the product which is suspectable and which can be trap or track any of the data from the machine. So when we have network related issue, we must know the types of router, we should must know the type of modem and the type of network devices. Means we need to Google it or visit how many routers are there in the world, how many Wi-Fi routers are available, modems are available, and small hubs are available, small switches are available. All this we should have a knowledge. So by seeing the product, at least we can understand how to retrieve the log from those particular devices. Next, in the car. In the car also, like suppose one day you have joined in your company, your boss car itself has been hacked. It is possible. Why and how? If people can ask a question, a car, how can be a hack? Yes, anyone who is having a Bluetooth car. Bluetooth means you are connecting your mobile phone to the Bluetooth and talking very nicely at the time of driving as a cruiser. But one day your vehicle also can be tracked, and through remotely, if the hacker wants to stop, your vehicle also can be stopped, because one Bluetooth connect will be connected to your engine, and that engine is connected with your sparking. The sparking is connected to the one small tiny device. It's very small tiny device like this. And this device is connected to your ignition of your car. So sometime at the time of a mechanic or somewhere, wantedly this case has been happened with one lady. One lady was so beautiful and she is a celebrity. And now she went to one car showroom and the person was one-sided lover. He loves very much that girl and she's a celebrity. How she can marry with this car driver, this mechanic? So one day what she did, if there is a problem, he saw many movies that if at the time of a vehicle its problem gives, then what the lady can do. So what he did, he has connected these devices into the ignition and the ignition is connected to the Bluetooth and that Bluetooth was controlled by the mobile operator. So this small device is having a 4G SIM card. This SIM card will be inserted and other side there is a two cable will be there. So what happens? This is a USB auto charge from your charger. So charging is there two wires will be for ignition, one side the SIM card is there. That SIM card is generating a called antenna type and that antenna gives the 4G data to the small devices. This device when it's getting an internet connections, it was controlled by the mechanic where he is having the laptop or mobile. Now what happens after and the mechanic heard that the lady is going to some XYZ place. At the time of XYZ place, he was hurried and he wants to capture this girl that if she goes that area, I will stop her car with my remote control, even though it will not start. And that time, this mechanic will come to that place and try to propose her that how much he loves. Okay, so one day what happens? She started that after of 50 or 60 kilometer where the entire jungle is there, he knows where he is going because it is a GPS tracking. Immediately he stopped the vehicle, automatically the vehicle has been stopped. Now it is not moving and she was so scared. Now this guy was following on the back and suddenly he tries to defuse this girl and unfortunately she was having a very costly mobile, it's called iPhone and there is an option is available emergency button which is she configured earlier. The app is nothing but a Hawkeye. There is a Hawkeye means the online application. As she is a celebrity always she tried to protect her. She installed one application. That application has a one button called SOS button. She pressed that button. Immediately the nearest police station has been gone that she is in danger as she is paying additional taxpayer or a salary payer to the department. She got a protection call immediately that what happened, ma'am? Are you safe? No, I'm in trouble in the middle of the jungle. Please help me. So before this, she did all these things. Once the mechanic came into the crime scene, he was trying to defuse the girl. Meanwhile, the police came and arrested him. That time, the mechanic told that he wanted to do this and control his entire car to his mobile. See how this crime is happened so easily. But again, I'm telling every crime leaves a trail of footage because whatever he has done, the SIM card tells that it belongs to whom, from where it is connecting, how it is connecting. That digital evidence gives a power to the law enforcement to arrest that guy. So whenever we are working for any company, you people cannot say that I'm a mechanical engineer, I'm an automobile engineer, I'm a telecom engineer, I'm an EC engineer, computer is not required for me. This is waste of time. I will focus on this. No, if you have technology, then you have an opportunity. If you don't have a technology, you don't have an opportunity. Even though I have 1,000 applications, thousand certifications, everything is zero because I don't have a technology. So we should know everything. Learning is never stop. It's a big ocean. We should know that what is happening, how it is happening, and keep learning even though it is an additional subject. Now, I'll just tell you about the shoe. In the shoe also can be a danger. Like I'm wearing my shoe. where I am going, how I am going, people can track. Normally what happens, we buy because the shoe is coming away with 100 rupees, 150 rupees, 400 rupees. If I tell this story, you people will be stop buying from Amazon or from Flipkart or Myntra or XYZ or something like that. It's like unbelievable story where a person can never think that a shoe could track me where I am going, what I am doing, and that also will be controlled by someone. Is it possible? This has happened. This has happened with one of the victim. He was not aware. He purchased with a 500 rupees of shoe, which is having a control of his body. The entire body was controlled by the shoe. It's shocking. And that also same technology has been utilized. Same technology. Where I am going, where is my footprints are there, how I am going, where I am purchasing, everything was tracking. Everything. Okay, and that was also he bought as an offer. When he realized that today I wear this shoe, after going off 3-4 days, each and every how I am behaving activate, like I'm going to one shopping mall, it captured. I went to one hotel, it captured. I went to one cinema theater, it captured. And after few days, I'm getting a mail. Wow, surprising! You have visited shopping mall. What is your experience about that? Hey, you saw that movie or on second number chair, how it was feeling. Is it comfortable or not? Oh my God. This is completely a trap by a company who is not an Indian company. He was offering in India with a cheap best of a 500, 400 of shoe. But why he did? If he do a advertisement in India, how much he need to spend? Billions of rupees he need to spend. Now you are only buying his product. You are only paying 500 rupees against that devices. Everything you only pay. So what is this? Who is the tool? A tool is the buyer. And the buyer don't know what is exactly happening in the back end. Now, after creating like this database, one day realize that he is controlling the entire world. He has sold so many shoes. But unfortunately, we got that from where the shoe has been purchased, how it has been purchased, who has been packed, who has been delivered, where is the warehouse. The warehouse is coming from where, who is the C&F, who is the manufacturer, and for that manufacturer in India, how it has been replicated so many products. Later, it has been arrested. It means that every crime leaves a trail of footage. This footage also giving a footage. How so surprising? How so interesting? So we must know in this digital world, everything is compromised. Everything is compromised. But that doesn't mean that we'll stop living. It doesn't mean that stop using. No, we can utilize, we can do anything. Only thing is before doing anything, think, verify and click. This three information is very, very important and very silly three words. Silly three words. We need to keep in our mind that whatever we are going to do, wherever we are going to do, this is the best golden lesson, and keep in your golden letter in your mind that if I do anything, I need to be surprised. Definitely I will get a surprise. So it's instead of getting a surprise, why not today I will try. Think, verify and click. No problem. So next, computer digital evidence, as I told you, live forensics, software forensics, mobile forensics, browser forensics, computer forensics. These are the basic forensics we must know before doing any evidence collections. As for ethics, these are the ethics we need to follow. Now, basic computer forensics like seizing, scanning, imaging, or presenting, whatever is there, all is 3 A's we follow. Basic steps: acquiring evidence without altering or damaging. How I told, if you receive any email, you should not delete. If anything happens to our mobile, we should not do a factory reset. We will do the pros and cons also we talk. Next is authentications required the evidence. Means before taking any evidence, you must contact your superior or law enforcement, or you have to prepare a documentation. Next is analyzing or modifying. Analyzing, modifying is not allowed at our lab, but you can do by doing, I told, NK software or FTK software of doing a copy of one hard disk to another hard disk, memory to memory, pen drive to pen drive, and SD card to SD card. We can do that. So before doing these things, we need to follow the basic rules. Now next is, I'll tell you, this is the devices. There is a write protect blocker is available called Firefly. Firefly is available in the market. You can buy it for your own safety, like you creating a two hard disk. One hard disk is connected directly, another hard disk is connected for imaging. So this write blocker will help everyone to protect their information, even though it cannot be leaked out outside the world. Next, authenticating of evidence, providing that evidence to be analyzed is exactly the same what suspect party left behind. Means there is a algorithm used to collect quota flow evidence. We call it as a hash value. Hash means what? Zeros and ones will tell that when we collect the information is true to the best of your knowledge, plus whatever it is been collected and submitting into the law enforcement, police, or within your organization. Sometimes we need not to report few of the issues to the law enforcement, only if there is a crime happen. But if there is an issue happen, then also we need to maintain the track record. So it may comes with a future, or maybe you are not that much expert that this issue has been happened with this way. Okay, so secure hash algorithm and message digest algorithm. This is MDF, MD5. It's related to password related values we are collecting, and SHA, secure hash algorithm, we normally calculate in the storage level investigation. These two types we need to remember, MD5 and SHA type of evidence collections. Now, what is a hash value? An MD5 hash is a 32 character string that looks like this. 3FDJS means this hash value is belong to your hard disk. This particular hash value is not yet changed, and it cannot be copied or replicated or flash. So it is, once it is captured, it will be the final one, and this one will help to produce at a quota flow that you can tell that, boss, this is my hard disk, there is nothing has been tampered, and I am going to give best of my knowledge so that law enforcement can utilize a proper evidence and submit. Or in IT companies, when you are giving from as a team leader to your project head or your IT head, he will know that, okay, these are the final actual value of these devices. There is no changes has been done. It doesn't mean that only police only can collect the ethical evidence. No, everyone who is an expert in a digital evidence, that person can take a responsibility that whatever the information he is collecting is based on the ethics and based on the protocols, and that is not yet been changed, true to the best of my knowledge. That is the certificate, you need to sign it and give to your superior, either in any department, anywhere you work. This is the standard methodology to work under forensics. Hashing tools. There are three types of hashing tools we normally use, called Miracle Salad, then File Format, and Slava Soft. This is very, very good, or we can use a FTK imager also can be do that. It's a free of cost, which is been authenticated by a government of across the world, even though all across the Supreme Court also, that this is actually genuine and authenticated tool to take the hash value for proving itself that at the time of incident happened, this is the actual value. And this is for comparison before and after. Now, I need to ask everyone, is there any question or I can show something.
Participants, please post your questions in the chat box. If you have anything to ask, sir. I think no questions, sir. Sir, you can carry on, sir, please. So there is a question.
Yeah.
How scan web site for vulnerability GUI and free tool?
Can you repeat once again?
Sir, it is like how scan website for vulnerability GUI and free tool.
Okay,
Is
to
it
scan the
usage?
websites.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. See, if again I'm telling, a free is nothing is free. Free will be always a limitations, and behind that there is a TOR. TOR means term of reference. Means already they have mentioned that there are many tools are there, they will work up to some limitations because that is called attractive. So it is not, it will not give the entire report. It will show that there is something is happened, but when your conclusion comes that okay, this is showing maybe my computer has been affected or my website is got affected, let me buy this. But after buying this, actually it will not work what you are expecting because already you paid. That is a one type of tricky. But when you do a lot of analysis and investigation with your local computer where it is not compromised machine or it is a your own R&D machine, there you can use those tools and try to investigate either it is giving an actual report or not. Like as a developer, I know that my website, how it has been designed, how I have written the code. Now I want to check that is there any vulnerability in my website or is there a vulnerability in my application? You know very well. So when we are using any third-party tool to check is there any vulnerability in my application, it will show so many loopholes which is not yet used. So that's why if we aware about the ports, how many ports are available, like 192, 168, 1.1 colon 8080 slash your application name is there. I'm talking about web server. So under that web server, I know that I have used 8080 is the port number, but there it is telling that your 8585 port number is compromised. There only you immediately can recognize that boss, this application is not correct. So it is there is something wrong. So there are other applications that are there where your Forbes, there are some other companies are there who is really recognized and tell that this is the actual application and which is very good and best. Without comparing, without any knowledge, if you install those type of application, free tools, special I'm talking about, then it is not a genuine. There are many companies are there, they are giving a trial and it's a paid version and they are already authenticated, and that authenticated also you can do with a lot of agencies are there in India like called Lucidus, there are called TAC security, and there is a company I don't remember. There are 3, 4 companies are there. If you can mail them, they will revert back. Yes, these are the companies which is very good. Even though we also work like that, you can mail us like official@cccouncil.org. We also can do the research and we can give that. Yes, this application is very good. But many companies are there who tells, they explains, then only they take the money. Other until unless you are not satisfied, they will not charge you, even though they will not take a single rupee. They will give you a complete trailer for vulnerability. There are many companies in India right now, Make in India concept. In Bangalore, I know few companies, they do a vulnerability test and the best. They are the best in right now in India. And that's it. Anything else?
Thank you, sir. I think Rajesh is satisfied with the answer. Sir,
Yeah.
one more question from Arvind Kumar. The question is like this: if data is overwritten multiple times, what to do about that?
Data has been written multiple times.
Multiple time.
In a Microsoft Word you are talking about, or where the file level you are talking about? I want to know.
It is not clear, but he is asking the question like if data is your written. Mr. Arvind Kumar, be specify
Because
where.
there are multiple scenarios,
Yes,
sir. Here,
exactly, exactly.
yeah, database can be entire multiple records. My Microsoft Word, when I open, I'm just typing Sanjay Kumar, but it's
Oh,
typing
yeah.
A, A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F. They will like that it will type, or it will keep repeating whatever I'm typing. It will repeat continuously, or in the notepad, it will repeat it automatically, or there is a file I created new folder or something I want to create, automatically 1,000 new folders will create automatically. These are called overwritten of data. But I want to know the scenario. What type of scenario you are looking for?
Yes, Mr. Raji, sorry, Arvind Kumar, please
Sir, okay.
post.
One more question. Sir, which tool is needed for the computer forensics job, sir?
Can you repeat, sir?
Which tool is needed for computer forensics job, sir? Computer forensics. You are telling about computer forensics. All tools are like that. Which tool is
Uh,
needed for the which tool is needed for
Computer
computer
forensic.
forensics?
yeah, just now I explained. No, there are 8 forensic tools I given.
Okay.
Normally, we need to
Which
understand
tool
that
is best one? Which tool is the good one?
the 8 tools I have given, which is already certified by a lot of companies, Supreme Court as well as law enforcement has been verified. That's why
Okay.
we recommending these are the tools which is very good for our current scenario. Whatever I explained today, like collecting data from mobile, collecting data from your computer, creating a image copy of your hard disk, email forensics. There are other tools also there for like WhatsApp, for Skype, for phone pay, for Google Pay, even though your memory, even though your camera, either your camera is functioning properly or not, or is there any script is installed in your computer. So these are the 8 tools I told, but plus you can utilize your antivirus, you can utilize few vulnerability scanning tools are available that I have not mentioned here because it's a very lengthy topic. I don't have enough 2 hours. If a college
Okay.
gives me
Okay.
permission for in future, we can do the session. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You can continue, sir.
Yeah.
Any questions, please, from the participant side? I think no more questions, sir.
Okay. So actually, this session was completely was taken care with based on the IT industry, what exactly they do. Because I work with the BFSI, banking, finance, insurance. I work for telecommunication. I work for IT companies who is even though under development, who all are on testing part. And even though testing, there are two type of testing we do. We do a penetration testing, and a vulnerability assessment. And these are the functionality or steps or standards most of the people they follow who has done this type of course or they have taken any training, and most of the people they don't know. So that's why the companies are getting compromised and they are losing their business as well as revenue. So why every colleges or government, recently the government has been changed the syllabus, the study style also, because they want to make a computer investigation is a permanent subject with your including all degree, so that once the person is completed his degree and he is joining any company, he should able to get his job based on his 4 years or 3 years of experience, and you can utilize that. That's why they are creating a new syllabus, and because of this reason only AICT also designed a fantastic course on topics and to educate all our upcoming next generation people who can come and take care of this. So I request all please spend some time and try to understand a Google mechanism, and if you possible, you can find the bugs. And if anybody is interested to do a bug bunting, then please let us know. You can mail us. You can collect our mail ID from your superior or authority. We can help you to bug bunting. We can give you a server and space with authentication permission from law enforcement that you people are interested to learn this type of activity with ethically. And we can guide you how to do capture the flag, how to do bug bunting, how to do ethical practices. If any incident happens to the government, private sectors, or anywhere, how we can help. Even though doing it ethical also, you can earn very good money instead of unethical. So nowadays, very many people, many students I saw, they respect the nation, even though they learn very nice things, and they are also doing a day by day innovations. If you have any innovation ideas, any planning, please let us know. We can help you, even though we can guide you and assist you for a better future. Okay, guys.
Sanjay Kumar, sir.
So
really, it was awesome and informative session, sir. I hope all our participants are benefited by this session. I thank you on behalf of our management, principal, HOD, and staff of our GSM, sir. And in future also, we hope more sessions from your side, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And,
Thank you
yes,
so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Dear participants, thanks for the participation. Please give your feedback within 5 o'clock. Thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow by 10 o'clock for the 6th day sessions. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Sanjay, sir, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye, sir. Thank you. Participants, please give your feedback within 5 o'clock. So let us join tomorrow by 10 a.m. Thank you. Thank you all. Bye bye. Have a nice day.